Man, he took one shot at Buzz. It's funny.
I took more than one. I took two. I took two big swigs. It probably equaled out to a real shot, but this shit is 110 proof.
God damn.
Yeah, shit's ignorant, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's like a different feel. Like it ain't that it burn. It's that shit thick and then linger around.
That bitch was like, ah.
I said, oh, it just don't, and it don't taste good. Obviously, nothing that strong gonna taste good. Niggas think that shit tastes good. You got a fucking problem drinking like a real life pirate. So they be drinking on that shit in them animes. Niggas be taking them big. You know, they be drinking that liquor and they be like pouring that shit like it's fucking juice. You can't even do pop like that. You can't even chug no Pepsi like that or no Sprite.
Thing is, why would you want to chug some fucking Pepsi like that?
Why them niggas is chugging that rum like that? Pirates shit, drinking rum. Ho 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 in a bottle of rum. I'm about to have me over here beatboxing in a minute.
Beatbox Smitty.
Man, y'all niggas don't know. All right, man. So I guess we gonna
Dude, why you gonna have a whole conversation and turn off? Well, we about to start episode 7.
I mean, we can't just cold start that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the ball rolling with some kind of banter and shit. But citizens of the village and the real, welcome to episode 70 of the Real Ninja Reviews podcast. We in this thing. We at episode fucking 70. Shit. Shit's getting impressive. Yeah, it is. You add in all these audio episodes with all the videos. Like, bro, we got a crazy ass catalog that's coming together for real. So, speaking of that, before we even get going on the episode shit, I want to make sure that we remind everybody to check us out on YouTube. I put together a couple playlists on the channel. So the 3 things that people most watch and most click on, you know, I'm trying to read the numbers and play with the algorithm and all that good stuff. Those 3 playlists. So we got playlists for our video episodes that we have up. We have a playlist for all of our Smash Brothers content, our tournaments, our play-ins, all those types of things. And then we have a 3rd playlist with all of our interviews or episodes with interviews in them. That's on video. So yeah, check that out. So Real Ninja Reviews at YouTube. And don't forget to check us out on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, follow, comment. Let us know what's up. Let us know what you like and let us know what you're feeling. Woo. Okay. Got all that shit out the way. Starting to get there. Man, it's been a whole bunch of shit going on this week. Whole bunch of news, whole bunch of little tidbits that we're gonna get to y'all before we start talking about a lot of the mainstream media markets right now, media outlets, and streaming services. Anime, it's just going. It's been a good 2022 for real in those regards. But hopefully we can segue that into something that we looking forward into for 2023. Hopefully, Sean, what was announced? Because you brought that up in our pre-recording meeting. You said it was some good news that you wanted to, you know what I'm saying, you wanted to share that was released this week or confirmed, whatever, however you want to go with that.
I wouldn't say good news. It's just news. Grand Theft Auto 6 has been confirmed to be in production. Because I know before in the past it said it was, but it got debunked that it wasn't. But now we got confirmation.
Wait, they was lying? So somebody
I guess somebody was just on a whim, because you know how they go to, like, if it's a new city, they go with pictures and like getting the direct details of stuff. I can't remember exactly what the story said, but it was debunked. So y'all can rejoice now and not getting micromanaged by recycled multiplayer bundles and stuff and things like that.
Dude, the funny thing about that is they dropped the news for Grand Theft Auto 6 right as Grand Theft Auto 5 remaster,
Next
deluxe
gen.
edition, right? Next gen edition is gonna be releasing here soon.
Something to hold y'all over, but I'm sorry, man.
Three generations, 3 console generations. This game has touched. That's fucking nuts.
I'm sorry, man. I'm cool. I got the Grand Theft Auto Burnout. Like when 6 came, well, it was not 6, but 4 came out. I played like an hour and never went back. And then when 5 came out, of course, multiplayer had me. No doubt it had me. And then I stopped. But for those few who still played and have interest, got something to rejoice and look at. Oh, and another thing, they re-releasing all the Kingdom Hearts games on Switch next week.
Oh,
because some of them already out. Then Kingdom Hearts 3 was something, a digital version of some game. It's a Kingdom Hearts game. I can't remember exactly what, but Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's going to be bundled, I think, on the 10th.
Well, that's good stuff. So I'm about to throw a little hate on this good parade that we got going on. Got some terrible news confirmed by Cedric Yarborough. You know, he was dope ass actor, dope ass voice actor. He was, man, why am I drawing a blank on homie's name? Homie that looked like Obama. Dubois.
Tom.
His first name, Tom. Oh, how the fuck? Okay, Tom. He was Tom Dubois. So Cedric Yarborough. Anyway, he was on a podcast and he confirmed that the Boondocks reboot has been officially canceled. I'm hurt by that. I was really looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to that shit for real. I know it would have been hard to copy that. You know what I'm saying? The original hype and whatever. I didn't have those expectations, but I was looking forward to something quality to come out, something new. But whack. Well,
yeah, I mean, hopefully Sony switch it to like another company that really push it like that, because I feel like whoever had the reins at HBO and stuff like that was dropping the ball. Because like, why? And like for like, you know, John Witherspoon passing and stuff, his son JD Witherspoon can do a spot on intimidate and like his own version of his dad's voice, and it sounded spot on. They wouldn't even.
Yeah, rumor is from, you know, looking into it and reading some articles and seeing some stuff, putting some stuff together, was they didn't want the son. You know, they wasn't sold on him replacing granddad. Yeah. They couldn't get on board. Yeah, I can see that too. I mean, some people who don't have passion for the project, they just like, shit, just gonna make some money. You bring back all the cast, everybody that people fuck with, all them voices we all remember. You know, Regina King and rest in peace, Mr. Weatherspoon. You know, bring everybody back, Cedric Yarborough, all of the other voice actors that came in and did all the little side voices and everything. So anyway, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'll be rambling on, keep talking about Boondocks and stuff. But yeah, then we got some. So we go good news, you know, I guess, with the Grand Theft Auto. Then you go bad with the Boondocks. So we got some, I say neutral, because I don't know how this is gonna play out. So we got word that the CW bought the rights to the Gotham Knights bought the TV rights to Gotham Knights. The same IP, I believe, as the game that's supposed to be releasing later this year.
Yeah.
And so for those who don't know, B-New, you want to give a little short explanation of who the Gotham Knights are?
Oh, the Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember at this moment.
I mean, I put you on the spot. So
it's basically the premise that Batman has been killed and Damian Wayne has partnered with the villain sons, the children of his rogues gallery, and Batman's proteges, Nightwing, Robin, Tim Drake, Batgirl and I forgot my dog name, Jason Todd.
I'm about to say Ty Red Hood.
So, and they taking up the mantle of Batman. So, I hope they don't do CW it to death how they do, and
They are.
I just man, because like this is my opinion. Like I watched Flash as much as I can't remember the dude now. He looked like an evil Grim Reaper type Flash. I watched it to that. I couldn't do it. Huh?
Zoom. Season 2.
No. It's a Grim Reaper looking-ish Flash.
They do Reverse Flash? No, they didn't. They didn't get
They
it.
did Reverse Flash. The season 1 was Reverse Flash. Season 2 was Zooms. Season 3 was Savitar.
Yeah, Savitar. That's far as I got to. And
that's season 3 Savitar. And then season 5 had Godspeed.
And then they started. I'm sorry, man. Like I know Batman and Superman, like big like IPs in the DC universe, but it's like stop mentioning them if they gonna not be in the show. And it seems like, this is my opinion. Like it's like you talk around these people, and it's like you'll throw them little Easter eggs, and it don't be worth it. Like just knock it off, man. Just focus on your show because you know you ain't putting Batman or Superman in it until they got a Superman and Supergirl and stuff. But I don't know, man, because some of the stuff I seen them high threat level stuff, and they didn't have a lot of strong superheroes, and I'm just like, nah.
I can't buy the action on none of them CW shows.
I can't either.
Besides Arrow. Arrow was decent, and then the only reason Arrow was decent is because speaking to say Arrow is one of the few grounded DC characters. So it wasn't, it ain't too hard to show a nigga shooting some arrows and jumping around and shit.
And doing no hand cartwheels and shit, doing Jim Carter's everywhere.
Yeah, doing acrobatics. And you know what I'm saying? You can make that happen, but you start trying to have to do some shit.
They're gonna CW up, man. It's just the natural progression. CW likes to go around stuff. So anything that is going to be in the game or the comic or whatever, CW is going to muck it up a little bit and put their own spin to it. Look, they do it all the time.
I hope that this game actually come out,
dude,
because they've been BSing and dicking everybody around for a minute.
I'm just telling y'all right now, man, if that game be trash, man, I'm gonna rip that shit to shreds, because man, there's no kind of way you can make this game terrible. Like it seemed like but it's like, y'all know what I'm about to say, but it's like you have the material, you have a game to go off of.
Still, so
it's like, do these companies tell y'all like you almost on the cusp, like, oh, this about to be the best game ever, and they behind you just like take that ability out.
It's all kind of sticky having input on certain stuff, especially like the deadline, the dates and stuff, and how they, when they got to get stuff done. Yeah, but damn, I hope they don't fuck it up. I'm not trying to be disappointed in this shit like I was with Avengers.
Yeah, probably are, because I'm looking at how they're going to do it. It's a high possibility. I mean, the way they do the fighting mechanics in the Batman series is cool, but it's probably gonna be difficult with like 4 or 5 different characters.
No, it won't, because you can. If you ever played them damn Batman games, them Rocksteady,
that shit works.
Rocksteady Batman games, yo.
No, I know they work, but how they're probably going to do it, they're going to try to make it overcomplicated. They're going to try to be creative, and within that creativity, turns into fucking trash.
I know what you're saying though, man, but I don't see how they could, man, when it's just XXX, Y to dodge, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but they also, I'm gonna give them credit because they're doing what we wished and hoped and prayed that somebody would do with the Ninja Storm series. They had a successful initial, IP, And they like, why we don't just make this shit multiplayer? Like change the setting a little bit. It ain't, I mean, you got a whole bunch of choices to choose from. They chose the, you know what I'm saying? They chose to go this route with the Gotham Knights. So okay, cool. Bet. Let's just make a multiplayer out of the Batman, out of the successful series and gameplay and shit. That's all they doing, but it's a lot. I'm sure it's a lot more difficult. You know what I'm saying? Easier said than done, but
and it's gonna be one dude in the background like, let's make it trash.
Sprinkle some shit in there, sprinkle some weakness in.
Pretty much. But since you said that, I just thought about some, we've always discussed this with that on Naruto, where they should have like that Naruto game where you're in the war, like maybe the Great Ninja War 1, Great Ninja War 2.
It's gotta be two. It's gotta be two. It's gotta be two.
And have it somewhat like a Call of Duty style, except you use it ninjas and you can pick your clan. So you'd be a Senju, Uchiha, Kaguya clan, whatever.
That'd be that'd be too dope, man. But they
make too much sense. They don't do that.
Because, like, for example, let's give Boruto to Naruto. No, Naruto to Boruto. Shinobi Striker.
Oh God, we didn't talk about this bullshit ass game a few times very recently for some reason, man. No, I'm just saying. Right, they could have. I'm telling you, add two more substitutions on that shit, and that game is golden.
Dude, I wish they make the actual technique strong as they supposed to be. It's no way that I use Kurama on somebody and they survive that shit and they still had as much life left. No, bro. No.
I mean, the fact that because they went the whole Xenoverse route with you making your own little move sets and you can have 4 crazy ass moves that ain't got shit to do with each other. Like, there's no way, like you said, there's no way you should have a combination of like Sharingan mixed with like every other strong. You can have Sharingan mixed with using some crazy Rasengan, like throwing it the Wind Shuriken with motherfucking Uchiha traits and other power buffs, because all at the same time, and they don't kill people. Like, you would hit them with the whole thing, and it don't even fucking matter. They just be like, yeah, let's go.
Well, the Boruto, Naruto, Shinobi Striker had a good concept. They should take that concept, but like you said, add a little bit more substitutions. Maybe
deeper combos.
And then the summons, maybe the summons can't just stand in one spot. Like when you summons a creature or whatever, they just was in one spot. So you can kind of avoid it. And, I would say take the Jinchuriki part out of like this game. And then for those who got Kenki Genkai, make it hard for you to get the Kenki Genkai. Like
make it an actual goal and challenge. You have to like do certain stuff. Like a prestige,
I Call of Duty prestige, and you get a badge. Then, like you prestige, you get a one tomo on your Sharingan or something. So now you do something different, all the way up to you get Mankyo Sharingan. Like, make it kind of difficult. Don't make that shit easy. Where everybody, because that's all everybody's going to do is pick the Uchiha clan.
I mean, if there ain't no challenge, everybody gonna have it, and the gang gonna be gonna run people off.
I mean, if it was a challenge, everybody just gonna get real sweaty and do what they gotta do to get that shit.
If it's a challenge, they're gonna complain like, "Oh, they made this game too hard."
Hold on, let me stop you right there. They're gonna complain regardless.
That's true. Why you make the Uchiha so damn hard to get the Sharingan? Like, yes, bitch, we don't want to see this. I mean, I'm a Uchiha fan, but even I don't want to see them, in a game like that.
Who wouldn't pick them?
Right, like that way you give if you're gonna add the Jinchuriki, that's the same thing. Make it difficult for people who can't. So that way you give like regular shinobis a fighting chance.
The only way you just gonna have a whole bunch of Renegade users. And what?
Make that
even worse.
That's what I said.
It would be worse. You think all them summons and all that healing and oh man,
there's gonna be that one person that's gonna spam that one move and make a big difference.
Yeah, whoop your ass. Yep. Yeah. So if they did that, I think it almost have to be PvE, because if you made it PvP at any point, ain't nobody trying to do that shit, because it's just everything is just gonna be meta. they're gonna find out what the meta is, and then that's just gonna be it. Just like on Xenoverse, just like on Dragon Ball Xenoverse, when you play online, everybody do the same shit because they go with what's strong and shit and what worked. So it'll be the same shit. So you can't even really truly enjoy it for what the game is. You got a custom character that you made in Dragon Ball universe, and you got all these different moves, but all of them ain't equal. So you gonna go with the strong shit because you're trying to win. So that's all
But
you're
that's
gonna
the
see.
thing. But that's the
PVE.
thing.
It's gotta be PVE, Dynasty Warrior style. They can make a Naruto game with the Dynasty Warriors engine.
Yeah, that'd be
and
dope.
Go hard
and have it be like a new story so it can work.
Yeah,
like an original story so it can work.
Yep. They can even do it with the Boruto characters. Like, but if they're gonna go Dynasty Wars, right? They would have to put literally everybody that's in the goddamn show need to be on that shit.
Like, remember the Dynasty Wars game where they had like people from Samurai Warriors and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. They all like different time frames.
Those one that called Empires.
No, that's a strategy one.
Empires is the strategy one. That right? I know the one because it's the one where they had the Ninja Warriors. It's like you said, they had the Samurai dudes. They had everybody. I can't remember. Yeah, but they ain't gonna do that shit.
They're gonna say it's too difficult, but that type of game, man, I feel like that'd be so much fun.
It'll have to be a Ninja War. Like we gonna have it had to be the second Ninja War. I think that would be the dopest setting, or it can be the third, or it can be the last one. Like it could be. I just don't think it could be any one but one, obviously. But all right, man, we didn't since we're on anime, we might as well take a little, you know what I'm saying, dip our toes into the hype beast shows of this winter right now. We talked about them over previous episodes before, but the two that's just going absolutely nuts, that's just taking over the anime waves right now is Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
They both not disappointing at all, man. So last you shine, bro. Like, how you feeling about these last two episodes of Attack on Titan? I'm looking at my background. The last two episodes of Attack on Titan. And then I want you to give it, as spoiler free as possible. I know that's hard for you to do, brother, but as spoiler free as possible.
I'm gonna give you both. I'm gonna give you the ratings score. First.
Yeah,
give you the ratings first. 5 Durags tied up tight with the flap tucked in. Because the animation is nuts. I've completed the manga, so
you already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but it's like I'm liking how current animes is like keeping true to the source, and it's kept full-fledged to the source. And man, I'm gonna just say is watch it, because like each episode from the previous one into one that came out today, as in Sunday, it's cliffhangers, just keep you on your toes. It's like it's just that. That's all I can say without even spoiling it, because I know me. Dope. And these animators is just
it's them fun. See, that's why they, as we talked about in the previous episode, we recorded a couple days ago. You seeing all the money and stuff they putting into these episodes. Now you seeing why they suing motherfuckers and trying to get some of their money back for people that's using their IP and stuff on making videos from it. But yeah, that's some love on the show. And the thing is about you saying Attack on Titan is staying super close to the source material. The thing about Attack on Titan is it's so narrative driven, it's so story driven, that if they would have strayed away from it at all, it would have fucked it all up.
Yeah,
because this shit is already kind of unbelievable. The shit in the real story is already crazy enough for those TV folks to make some TV shit, make them TV writer mistakes and add some stuff in or take some stuff out. It would have fucked the whole thing up. So you said I got that's a real good observation that you made, though. That's dope that they're actually keeping tight.
Just one quick thing I want to say about this. The people in this fucking show and story is fucked up, like past and present.
Yeah,
fucked up.
Yeah, it's real messed up. It's real fucked up. Yeah, they not cool. Then on the flip side of Attack on Titan, you got Demon Slayer. So we in season 2, Entertainment District Arc, episode 10, right? Episode 9, 10. I mean, this whole season has been straight. We knew it would be, man. Nobody expected it not to be dope. But what I'm gonna say is because I was actually talking shit about Demon Slayer a little bit some weeks back, 4 or 5 weeks back, because it was going a little bit slower than Attack on Titan was, because Attack on Titan hit the ground completely running, dashing off, boom, quick. Episode 1, it was going down. Episode 2, it was going down. You know what I'm saying? Episode 3, kind of getting story driven and stuff, but it was still, the pace of it was cool. But Demon Slayer was a little bit slower, had a little bit more of a build up. But man, they caught up on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like the anchor of that relay, bro. These last few episodes, because episode 11 is gonna be the last one, but these last two in particular, oh my god, they put so much money and effort into how they animating this shit. Is putting a lot of shit to shame. It's putting most shows and most animes to shame. But me, I'm huge on the voice acting. What I'm gonna say is, for y'all people who want to debate and argue sub over dub over sub, listen to, like, kind of, it's not really a monologue. Listen to listen to some of the demons monologue in these episodes, dog, and y'all will see why we prefer watching the subtitle with the subtitles with the native audio that is recorded in, native script and native voice actors and stuff that is recorded with, man, because dude is so fucking engrossing. I'm like, you watching a fucking cartoon, listen to this dude voice, how he is, how he's his inflections and his like literal passion and his disdain for humanity and his creepy love for his sister, and you know what I'm saying, his hate of Tengen because he like handsome and shit. It's just, dude is mad believable. Shit's fucking believable. Now, it's an assumption on my part to say that the English dub won't be good, but it ain't gonna match that shit. I can go on a limb and probably safely assume that the English dub ain't gonna sound like this shit. Not even fucking close. Not even close. So, but y'all know how beautiful Demon Slayer is. I ain't even about to beat that up and keep saying it. Y'all know it's just they got some Demon Slayer shit in here for real, visually. So
that shit is nuts.
Yeah, but it's still, very predictable shonen. You know what the fuck gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? This one just got some, people be taking some L's. Fuckers be dying, getting maimed, all kind of shit that they don't recover from, which I appreciate. One of animes, motherfuckers get fucked up and don't be recovering from. You get your shit cut in this, your shit is cut. So, but the anime's been going nuts, man. But on the other tip, fucking TV, the battle between Disney Plus and HBO Max right now, they all fighting for second to Netflix. But that second place, that second place fight, G, is solid with Boba Fett and Peacemaker popping off right now. Oof.
This is true. This is true.
Trying to say, because we had said we was going to talk about, but I'm scared. I don't want to ruin this for people. So I'm even scared to even bring up, especially the Star Wars one, the Peacemaker one. Really ain't nothing too deep going on with Peacemaker. They took an arc. Binu, you hip to the butterflies.
Yeah, I know what they are.
Okay, so as in a good way, typically what HBO Max, WB, what they did with the Peacemaker show is that they took an entity from the universe that's not really well known to the to the general public, to the casual fan or whatever. They took the alien race of the butterflies in that story and they implemented Peacemaker into it. So it's pretty good, actually. I know I talked about this shit a few weeks ago. I love the fucking Peacemaker show. I love the fucking Suicide Squad reboot that they did. So I was waiting on this shit, and it ain't been disappointing. So I say, like, up into this episode, okay. Let me reposition myself right now because I know motherfuckers y'all hearing the praise, but I'm gonna be critical of my own people, even on Black History Month. It's not even really my people. I don't like when writers and stuff and networks add shit that they just don't need to add. Now I'm gonna sound real conservative saying this. Even the sister that they added into it, it's like they could have just did without them dynamics. You know what I'm saying? Into this show, and I think it messed up the pace. Not that because it's not just not needed in the show. Period. I think it messed up the pacing of it because most of the people just get mad like, oh, they're just putting diversity in, so I'm upset that it's diversity in it. Me, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the diversity. I don't give a shit that they added. I'm happy that they do add diversity to it, but when you add stuff in and it fucks up the flow of the show and it just seems out of place, that shit's whack. I don't care who they add and what is added. Now, nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see something that's added and it takes away from what the product could have been. So, but they chilled out with that shit a little bit as the season been going on. And it's gotten better. And the person and the diversity, quote unquote, the diversity they add and shit ain't changing nothing. She's actually adding to the show without them forcing it on us. They don't need, you didn't need to do that. They didn't need to force it. So once they got to the point where they wasn't forcing it no more, the shit, the pay is just better. Like it's just better. So, so far, Peacemaker, I'm gonna give Peacemaker a solid 4 out of 5. That's just an overall rating of the series. It's not even episode by episode. Demon Slayer, my bad, I didn't even finish. I'm kind of backtracking, but y'all forgive me. Demon Slayer, come on, those last couple episodes, I'm definitely this entertainment arc in general has been a solid 4.5 out of 5. I mean, you can't do too much wrong. It was, complaining about it being quote unquote slow, but that was only compared to Attack on Titan, and it wasn't a fair assessment. But yeah. Peacemaker, loving it. Actually, loving that shit.
Yeah, Peacemaker is cool.
Yeah, it's entertaining and also funny.
Fucking John Cena is perfect. John Cena perfect.
I do agree with you on the what you said about the diversity. If you're just gonna add diversity just to add it, and it's like taken away from the pace of the show, then you shouldn't have it. So I do agree with that. I don't care what skin color it is, black, white, Asian, brown, whatever. If it's hurting the quality of the show, you don't need it in there. But like you said, they have been smoothing it out, but they could have just did that from the beginning and no one would have cared too much.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what the CW does. CW does that a lot too, by the way. That's why I said y'all Gotham Knights.
But see, James
CW
Gunn,
does that.
I think James Gunn clearly has a lot of creative control over the show and this little universe that he does. He's doing. Right, and you can tell. You know what I'm saying? It's not TV network. You know what I'm saying? Folks making these decisions. He making the decisions about a lot of the decisions about how stuff going and everything. Like how they implemented a judo master. And come on, man! All the little. Excuse me. All the other folks, all the other characters, like the White Dragon and shit. Come on, man. Oh my god, like, it's so dope, man. Like this show is really cool, man. I think it's just always so cool when they do the lesser known characters, because Marvel for the most part always goes with the more, they try to get the more popular characters, more known characters. But with this DC situation and Peacemaker, it's like they picking straight up comic book fans. No, for real.
I mean, that's another thing I want to point out about CW. They do that too, as far as picking lesser known characters. So you have to respect, what they're doing, HBO and what DC's trying to do, raise the profile characters that only comic book fans will know and, raise their profile. So kudos to them for that. And John Cena, surprisingly, is a perfect match for Peacemaker. And I'm trying to figure out if the dude still wrestles or not, or is he like kind of doing what The Rock doing, turned it into more of an actor than a wrestler?
I mean, I would make more sense, make more money, beat your body up less. John Cena is starting to string together some movies, some solid.
Yeah, he's doing more movies.
Yep.
It might be a gimmick in WWE, Hollywood Cena.
No, I mean, only the top dudes is getting movies and shit. And you actually got to be we always talk about this. the movie industry is all about money. So if people
Yeah.
want to see your shit, people want to watch your movies and shit, you gonna get more of them shits. They don't give a fuck who you can be, a one leg, one eye, one armed, one ear. You know what I'm saying? Entity. I don't even call it a person. Whatever. And if your movie making money, nigga, you gonna get a trilogy.
No, I know
So-
they all about money. I definitely know that the movie industry is all about money.
So
I definitely feel that.
If
But
it make
everybody-
money, it makes sense.
yeah, and everybody, John
Power
Cena.
of the dollar.
They used to hate on John. They be hating on John Cena. I used to
Wrestlers
not
hate.
like
I mean,
John Cena. Yeah, they be hating on John Cena.
they hate his wrestling. I mean, that way he cut promos and stuff, and some people don't like his gimmicks and stuff. But hey, you know what? A guy, that's what I said. It could be a new
It's
gimmick.
perfect for
Hollywood.
this. Yeah, it's
Hollywood
perfect.
Cena.
It's perfect. Plus, we always complain back in the day, especially complain about the people don't look like the folks physically. You like, man, y'all can't be having these characters on here and they ain't buff. Like these got you know what I'm saying? Like, what is this whole ass superheroes without no muscles and shit?
Can't be in that foam suit the whole time.
Nope, not the whole entire time. So.
Somebody said something like how he's Superman with no muscles. I forgot who said that. That shit was funny. I forgot who it was. Like you Superman with no muscles. I gotta see a Superman with muscles.
That's what made Clark Kent so funny. I'm like, y'all knew this buff ass nigga was not just a regular journalist. Like, get the hell out of here.
No, he made himself look smaller. That's normally what he does. Yeah,
Did he?
makes himself.
Okay,
he makes himself look smaller.
Ain't no amount of hunching gonna stop a nigga from being buff like that.
Right. But this comics we talking about. So, you know, maybe if I hunch over and be unassuming.
Yeah, he makes himself smaller, and then with the glasses and stuff, and then he kind of changes his hair a certain way, so they kind of can't tell the difference. And he goes to extreme lengths to make sure that people don't know his secret identity. And then when he's Superman, his real physique is shown and stuff like that.
Oh fucking can't stand Superman, dog.
Superman, dog. We ain't getting into that.
Shit's so whack, bro. He's fucking whack. So that's how he sees humanity. That's how he sees humans. That's his interpretation of humans.
Well, I would say the Superman's more human than most other characters.
I can agree to that to a certain extent.
Superman a hoe. Superman need to be a psycho like Batman.
No, thank you. Why you want a psycho ass dude that is godlike? Like, why the hell you want that? You can't stop him. So what's gonna happen if he turn on you? You can't stop him.
I mean, it don't matter. He gonna turn anyway. Punch Lois in the stomach. See what happened. We seen what happened. Right, we seen what happened. We seen Injustice.
I'm about to say, yeah, look at Injustice. It took them almost, I want to say 7-8 years to beat him, comic book wise. Because
you just made me think about, man. I just laughed so hard. It was like when Darkseid had took control, had somebody against Superman head. And he attacked Batman, and Batman dodged this dude punch, man. Superman wasn't holding back. And it said it grazed him, and it said grazed him, and it like broke his 2 lower ribs. And I'm just sitting here like, like, are you for real right now?
This dude was moving faster than Mach 1, and you dodged that.
And he wouldn't. And like I said, Superman wasn't holding back. He was so Orion's wife saves Batman. So it's like
no human Go ahead,
man.
No human reflex is faster than Superman. I'm sorry, he can't react that fast.
And didn't they classify Batman as a metahuman in a DC Metal universe?
Yeah,
it was Batanium or some shit like that.
Yeah, they that was like the new metal. Now I'll say that about that. What's it called? That story I forgot what it's called for some reason. It's DC Metal something. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on it. That shit was dope. Where they had them different Batmans. They had the Green Lantern Batman, the Doomsday Batman, the Joker. The most famous one was the Batman Who Laughs. Everybody loved it.
Dude, and the funny thing is, like,
I forgot all their damn names.
Wow. Like when I got introduced to it, like it was doing like the how the Batmans came about. The one that had me in tears, man. He had Flash tied up on the front of the Batmobile, driving fast, bro. And I was so, dude, I was so weak. That's how he stole the Speed Force from you.
Oh, his car like absorbed it or some shit.
He put the cosmic, something with the. Don't quote me on this, y'all. Something with the cosmic treadmill on there, and he on the front. Batman said he needed it for something.
Yeah, they fused together, but I forgot all their names. The only one I remember is the Batman Who Laughs, but they all had unique names. And mine was the Green Lantern. Favorite one was Green Lantern and Batman. Then, that shit was dope.
And then I know Superman went crazy, and Batman took this thing, injected itself with something.
To
beat Superman, and man.
Yeah, he became. That's the man. I forgot. Oh, god damn it, man! It's been a while.
I know it got to the point where Superman had a mullet again, and he lost a hand or something like that.
Oh, Dark Knight's Metal is what the story is called. Dark Knight's Metal is with that storyline was fucking sweet as fuck.
And them comic covers was dope as fuck.
You giving Batman some love because he's doper than Superman.
Oh my god.
We will never
Batman
say that about
Superman.
We'd never say that about no Superman series. All
man,
them shit's whack.
All them shit's whack. What is these dudes' name? Because now it's bothering.
I mean, you got a pocket
Superman killer.
Just bust out your
Superman. Batman's not doper than Superman.
You're not duper than Superman, bro.
Whatever. Just cut that shit out.
Batman's an asshole. I appreciate that.
Batman is.
That boy Brian Moonlighting as Batman. He shaved his bottom. He shaved his mask region of his face.
Oh man, it's gonna bother me this whole night, but it's cool.
Thermal news.
Lucius Fox's son.
What about
Batwing?
Both of his sons are. One is Batman, one is Batwing. It's funny.
You talking about the one where in the future state?
Yep, Luke Fox. No, not Luke. Tim Fox. I'm sorry, Tim Fox.
It was so whack. It was so whack though when they was trying to hide the fact that Batman was black. Like the mask part was like all like covered and shit.
See, honestly, those are the things that I always have an issue with because when they do these black heroes, they focus too much on the character's blackness instead of just focus on the hero itself. They focus too much of sending the message instead of focusing on what the hero's about. They're like, they want to send the message so much that it takes away from what we as the readers want to see. Like, I guess they thought having a black Batman, you'll bring some groundbreaking news, something different in the Batman mythos. What you effectively done is make people hate this character simply because of the fact is you're trying to force the culture, black culture, on people who just want to read about Batman. And that's where I think as writers and fans and stuff that we have to come together and understand that a character, especially a legacy character, is going to be a character. You don't have, even if you put in real life situation, black characters especially are way too fucking real in comic books. And you don't need to do that. They make them so fucking real. It's mind blowing how realistic they make black characters.
Right, niggas be starring in the whole Batman series, but still are worried about affirmative action and shit.
Yes, like what is this? Like, I'm not trying to read this, and this dude telling me about something. If you look at some of the top heroes, all their origin story has something to do with white supremacy. Like if you look at it, Luke Cage, Jon Stewart. I named two of them, Blue Marvel, Icon. All four of those alone dealt with some form of white supremacy. It's like, goddamn. Like when you look at it, you're like, goddamn, why is every black hero origin dealing with that instead of, even Static, he was bullied by a white kid who was semi-racist, a Nazi. So it's like, why do we always have to deal with that instead of us just having a different type of origin? You know what I mean?
Not tied to racism in no kind of way.
Right. Like not tied to racism, not tied to stuff that we deal with in real life in the black community. Some more positive in the black community. Like Black Panther.
Ain't nobody in the white community. Ain't nobody in the white community dealing with Bruce Wayne problems.
I mean, look at Black Panther, a nation that's never been conquered.
Ain't no niggas got his problems either. Niggas a billionaire king genius. Like,
but what I'm saying is that's something positive. That's something like, okay, that's cool. You know, his origin isn't tied to white supremacy or just something negative. It's something positive, even though nobody got that shit. Even though, you know, vibranium, and I know nobody had that, but you get the point.
Man, imagine a nigga got a vibranium filling, bro.
Which also, with the vibranium, just let y'all know, they are introducing a new Wakandan hero that's potentially a speedster. Name is Tosin. I'm not even gonna bother with his last name, but his name is Tosin.
Kind of a new character. You ain't offended that they made a fast nigga, a fast running brother or sister, whoever.
Well, how I'm viewing it is how they're trying to do it. It looks like they're trying to make a Justice League type Wakanda, because with the vibranium, the stuff that they're introducing with this new character is they're introducing that with the vibranium tattoos, it gives them their superpowers. You know, it's a new.
Oh, see, I wasn't that far off. I said a vibranium filling, and they getting vibranium tats. That makes sense.
Yeah, so this is giving him his power, where now he's somewhat of a speedster because of that. And I could see them making some form of a Wakanda Justice League, because you can do a lot of stuff with Wakanda to make it unique amongst heroes.
Well, it won't be a Wakanda story without some white man trying to come steal it.
I mean, they probably would do that.
Oh man. Yeah.
Realistically, I could see them doing that.
All right, man. We had a decent time, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to throw in on this monumental episode 70 that we is all over the place on? It went well though. I think it went well.
I just want to give a shout out to my kids. That's all.
Oh, speaking of that, yo, my daughter started watching Pokemon this week, dog. The original Indigo fucking series from the late 90s, dog. And you know, I watched one episode with her, and so she just started binging it, right? The thing about it is, I told him about it. He's like, oh man, you ain't got her watching the new stuff, man. You ain't cool. You got watching I'm like, whoa, that's the original. But get this shit. She was like, I watched the new ones. I ain't like them. I like the older ones. I said, man, you cool as fuck.
The new ones is terrible.
Dude. So she fucked with the OG.
Grow up, man.
I agree with that. Ash been 10 years old for the longest.
Man, Ash, damn the original series. I didn't realize how funny that shit was, man.
Ash went from Asian looking to Indian looking and stuff. So it's like, y'all need to figure this out.
Professor Oak was definitely smacking his mama, dog.
He walked in the room with a coffee cup, like, Ash, didn't know you were here. Like,
the first episode or second episode, when he ended up at the Poke Center, his mom called, right? And then Professor Oak called the Poke Center afterwards, like making sure he was there and shit. Like, making sure this nigga was. I was like, man, I know them calls, nigga. He making sure them kids ain't coming back home. That nigga said,
he was like, Ash, you at the Pokemon Center? How long you gonna be there?
Why y'all hating on the new Pokemon though?
Well, you be safe.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
Why you hating on the new TV shows, man?
It's booty, man. Like they really I'm sorry, like they really streamlined it for like a little kid would look at it awkward. Like, come on, man. Like the fight's not even like really aggressive like they used to be. Like I remember gym leaders, I remember them dramatic moments where Pikachu be on the ground and he like Magmar, do fire blast, like, and he step on Pikachu and he like right there, and I'm like, you don't see that no more. They just be like quick attack, do reflect, and like in rapid succession, and then like and they get hit with some stars, like then fall down, like.
Hey, that's how these new games be though. They like, them niggas be using a fuck out of quick attack.
But like, bro, Pikachu should be like a level 100 right now. Like, it's nobody should be able to mess with Pikachu, bro. Nobody.
Well, I would say that Pikachu need to be a Raichu by now. God damn. Give me that Thunderstone.
Man, they just need to just shy away from Pikachu in the limelight, like, because.
No, he's the most popular though. That's why when I talked about Smash, I was like, out of all the Pokemon, if you're gonna use Pichu, you could have just had Raichu. Like, what the fuck was that?
Like, why would you make a weaker Pikachu? Like,
but that's I mean, in Japan, I guess Pichu and Pikachu are popular, I guess.
Like, they ate that shit up. They
did that shit because remember, Gold and Silver was coming out like slowly after fucking Smash Brothers Melee.
That's true. And then you also got to think that they start doing those baby versions and it's Pichu. And everyone's go, Pichu. Like, man, fuck that. Raichu.
And then they had Meryl.
Nigga, Raichu don't get no love.
Meryl motherfuckers thought Meryl was a different evolution of Pikachu, man.
Yeah. Like, no.
Fucking blew out.
I'm personally just tired of Pichu. That's why I was like, dude, give me Gengar or something.
They need to have a dog
niggas need to get on Arceus so I can get me a Gengar. Trade me my hunter back.
They need to have a dog themed Pokemon TV show where it's like with the ghost type and fucking like a mystery show, and then another one where it's like the police force.
They have well, it was a temporary, but they had like an anime style Pokemon, except it wasn't ash in them. It was like red. It looked sweet as fuck.
That's when Pokemon was actually dying and shit.
That is what they should actually do. Like, if you want to do this,
Pokemon was dying, bro. Mewtwo was killing people and shit.
Yeah, so I'm saying what they should do is they should have one for the kids, one for the older, like the adults or something. So you should have the anime style one, and then you should have what you have now. That way, when you do certain games and they do crossovers, you have for both generations a specific type of Pokemon instead of this happy shit with Jigglypuff, Pikachu, Pichu. And it's like, man, god damn, like, give me some scary Pokemon. You know, let me see it.
Well, shit, let's just get on Smash Brothers and let me beat your ass with Lucario. That's what's going on. Oh, he running. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We ain't starting this nonsense.
Yeah, we had last Sunday, Brian's talking that shit. Brian got his ass whipped.
I won one game. That's all I cared about. So
one.
Steve was putting in work.
One more than one.
Okay, but guess what? Steve put in work. That's all I care about. Steve was putting in work. Niggas was mad at Steve.
I mean, it's frustrating playing Steve. And Steve, he's weird.
He got lingering. How you have a lingering smash attack, dog?
I mean, Link got a 3-hit smash attack. That's some horse shit too.
But I'm saying Lucas, though, like he got one that just sit there and just be like, any minute now. Oh, got your dumb ass. You out of there.
Yep. It's over with. But yeah, we right up.
We out, y'all. Peace.
Yeah. Peace out.
Fuck Brian.